And we're Espresso. We are a coffee company that is going to be focused on providing speed and good customer service to all of our customers. This is our table of contents. We're going to start with business name, business type, and business goals. Our business model canvas, the cost structure and the revenue structure, revenue streams, and our conclusion.
To begin, our business name, Espresso, as we've already said, we based it off of one, the coffee that is an espresso, and then an express train, because you think of speed, you think of fast, you think of strong. Some people like their coffee strong.
Good name.
Yes, that's where the name comes from. And it's also just a catchy way, it makes that quick reference to a train. We operate as a LLC partnership in the business. That means, it's 50-50. This is also due to the tax benefits and stuff like that, instead of being a corporation or anything like that. Overall, our company's goal is to distribute coffee quickly and accurate. That's one of the points that we see Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and other coffee shops lack, is the quickness. They're pretty good on the accuracy, they're great on the taste, but they're not as fast as you'd like your morning run to be. Our target market, we would be targeting college students and people who need to get where they're going in a quick and timely manner. So, college students in the morning to get going, people who also work in the morning, those are the people we're targeting because their time matters. And we want to respect that, and we want to make it their routine and build that base of people who come through on the interstate and gym.
Like he mentioned, our location is actually 326 Odd Road, right off of the exit in Ghent, West Virginia. The area of land is approximately 4 acres, and the best way I can explain it to you is if you come off of the exit, it's going to be right in front of Italy. We're going to operate as a drive-through, as well as we're going to have a dining area where people can come in, sit, do homework, spend time together, have meetings, whatever they need to do. And also we're going to be providing small snacks like pastries, just general food that we would have with coffee in the morning.
Of course, here we have our business model canvas. We talk about our key partners, which would be suppliers, and that's not just coffee, that's bread suppliers, buying out space for our actual plot of land. Our key activities would be solving those problems in terms of speed, and the main distribution channel would be the drive-through. We have customer relations. We would like to get it to them in a timely manner and to be able to look for these communities to bring a positive light, especially here in West Virginia. Our channels of marketing, we would mainly do our marketing through social media and small signs and billboards throughout West Virginia as well. While all the customer segments are important, mainly working class and college students would be our primary target. And we will talk about our cost structure and revenue streams as we continue on, but if David, if you wanted to add anything else.
I'd like to add that another part of our company, we are going to be splitting the ownership every 2 years as 49.9% and 50.1%. So there will be a deciding person for each decision that's made. Our revenue structures are going to focus mainly on food cost and food services, I guess you could say. Many restaurants have these companies that come in and they will look at your product, they will look at your restaurant, tell you what you need to do to change to make it better. Some will come in and test your product just to give you an overall view of that. So that would be an additional cost that we would have to deal with, as on top of our food cost and our employee payroll. Our revenue is mainly going to come from coffee sales, but like I said, we will have pastries, some snacks, maybe even sandwiches that we can offer throughout the day. And our labor productivity will contribute as a factor of the business. Keeping productivity as high as possible will be one of the ways that we will increase the overall profitability.
Revenue streams continue. The revenue streams will primarily come from the coffee. The profit made is paid. The profit that is made then is the revenue goes into buying the supplies and labor costs and the other operating expenses. Something also that we would take into consideration is the fact that school is not always in session. During the summer months, we may see a decrease in sales, so we would be prepared for that, for staffing, less people compared to whenever we would see a higher volume of business coming in. So staffing will be lower in the summer months compared to the school year in order to increase productivity. That would also go in hand with the amount of supplies we have to buy, the type of business we're doing, the type of marketing we're doing, because the marketing then during the slow periods, we would probably have to ramp that up in order to keep that influx and flow of the cash flow coming in, and doing the best that we can to increase the sales and our transactions. And the fact that David and I work in the food industry, we see this all the time. We kind of get the feel of like the slow periods of the food business. Why would people come to the mall compared to up on Harper Road or here in town? Is there an event going on near our coffee business? Is there something that everybody's wanting to go to in the morning compared to the evening? So we would take all those things into consideration moving forward.
Another thing to add to that, where our location is in between Beckley and Princeton, many people travel back and forth between those places, and there are oftentimes events and places that people go to. In conclusion, we know that we're not going to be able to completely rival Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, but we think that we will have a chance rivaling the other small coffee shops in the area. We're going to focus on our kindness and our speed to increase the revenue and profitability of the business, because if you go to any of these coffee shops in the area, you're not going to get anything quickly, and you're probably not going to be treated with kindness and respect. They're just going to give you the coffee and send you on your way. You have anything to add?
Well, just also that we would want to reinvest into our employees and our business. So if we were to able to take away and chip away at that market share that Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks has, we would then reinvest that money into expanding, giving better wages, giving other benefits, and also just putting on some maybe charitable and philanthropy events to make our company more attractive overall. Any questions?